Have you
I
ever
want
seen a
that one.
child
Are you
point
sure?
at
Nothing
something
else?
and
Yes,
expect
I
the
want that
whole
and nothing
world to
more. All
stop?
right.
Not ask, not wait, just point and expect it to appear in her hands? Well, this is the story of a little girl who did exactly that. And one day, something happened that made her wish she had understood sooner. Her name was Amara. Amara lived in a lively town filled with noisy buses, bright market umbrellas, and the sweet smell of roasted corn in the evening air. She was 7 years old, with big, shiny eyes and soft, curly hair tied up with colorful ribbons. When she smiled, her cheeks formed tiny dimples. When she laughed, it sounded like tiny bells. But when she wanted something, oh,
I want it
everyone
all.
knew,
And that.
because
And that.
Amara had a
I want it.
habit.
Whoa!
If she pointed at something, her parents had to buy it. It started small. One sunny afternoon, she followed her mother through the busy market. Women called out prices, children ran between stalls. Fabrics of every color fluttered in the warm breeze. Then Amara saw it. A big doll with shiny hair and blinking eyes. "Mommy, I want that one!" Her mother glanced at the price and hesitated. "Amara, you already have dolls at home." "I don't want those ones. I want this one." Her finger stayed stretched. Her eyes filled with tears. People began to stare. Her mother sighed and paid for the doll. Amara stopped crying instantly and skipped happily beside her mother. And just like that, a seed began to grow inside her. The seed of always getting her way. After that day, it became a pattern. At the supermarket, "Daddy, I want ice cream." At the shoe store, "Mummy, I want this bin new sneakers." At the mall, "I want that bicycle." If she saw it, she wanted it. If she wanted it, she pointed. If she pointed, she expected it. And most times she got it. Her room slowly filled with toys. Dolls lined the shelves. Shoes were stacked in boxes. Stuffed animals covered her bed. Some toys were still inside their packaging, untouched. Yet, somehow, she was never satisfied. If her friend brought a new water bottle to school, Amara wanted a better one. If she saw a commercial on television, she wanted the toy immediately. If her cousin came to visit with a shiny backpack, Amara decided she needed a new one too. When her parents tried to say no, she
No more
cried
gifts, sweetie.
loudly.
It's time
She
to stop.
rolled on the floor. She shouted. And
That's
her
enough
parents,
now.
embarrassed and
Whoa!
tired, often gave in. What Amara didn't see was her father staying late at work. What she didn't notice was her mother putting back a dress she liked because money was tight. She didn't understand about electricity bills or school fees. She only understood pointing. Then, one evening, something happened that would change everything. They had gone to a large shopping mall. The lights sparkled. Music floated through the air. Children laughed near the arcade machines. And then Amara saw it. A shiny red electric ride-on car. It had glowing headlights. It had a little steering wheel. It even made engine sounds. "Mummy," she whispered. Her mother followed her gaze. "It's beautiful," her mother said softly. "I want it." Her mother swallowed. "It's very expensive, Amara. Maybe for your birthday." I want it today!" Her voice echoed. Heads turned. Her lower lip trembled. Tears rolled down her cheeks. Her mother looked around at the watching faces and felt her heart sink. After a long silence, she paid for the toy car. Amara squealed with excitement and hugged it tightly. That night, as her father drove home after picking up the big box from the mall, something strange happened. The car made a loud coughing sound. Krr, krr. Then silence. He tried again. Nothing. Their car had broken down. The mechanic later explained that the repair would cost a lot of money. Almost the same amount as the red toy car sitting proudly in Amara's bedroom. The next morning, they didn't drive to school. Instead, they stood at a crowded bus stop. Amara wrinkled her nose. "Why are we taking the bus?" "The car needs repairs." "Then fix it," she said. "We will,"
Dad, can you
he
fix our car?
answered. But his voice sounded heavy. Days passed, then weeks. They woke up earlier to catch the bus. Her father looked more tired. Her mother counted money carefully before buying groceries. Amara began to notice the quiet. One night she woke up thirsty and walked toward the kitchen. She heard her parents talking in low voices. "We should have waited," her mother whispered. "I didn't want her to feel embarrassed," her father sighed. "But now we have repair costs and school fees coming." Repair costs. Amara froze. She had never thought about what things cost beyond money. She went back to bed slowly, her chest feeling tight. The next day at school, her teacher wrote a word on the board. Gratitude. "Can anyone tell me what gratitude means?" the teacher asked. Hands shot up. "It means saying thank you. It means being happy with what you have." Amara looked down at her desk. Was she happy with what she had? Or was she always looking for more? That evening, as they walked past a shop, she saw a pink scooter displayed in the window. Her heart jumped. Her hand slowly lifted. She imagined pointing. She imagined asking. She imagined her mother's worried face. Her hand dropped. "It's okay," she said quietly. Her mother looked at her in surprise. "You don't want it?" Amara shook her head. "I have enough." Those 3 words felt strange in her mouth, but they also felt good. That night she walked into the living room where her parents were sitting. "Mummy? Daddy?" They looked up. "I'm sorry." Her father frowned gently. "For what?" "For always wanting everything. I didn't know it could cost more than money." Her mother's eyes softened. "What do you mean?" "I didn't know it could cost your peace or make you worried." There was silence. Then her father opened his arms, and Amara ran into them. Things didn't change overnight. Sometimes she still felt that old urge to point. But now she asked herself questions. Do I need it? If you are enjoying this story, make sure you subscribe for more amazing stories. Can it wait? Is it worth it? She even found a small jar and labeled it Family Savings. She dropped coins inside whenever she could. Months later, the family car was repaired. The first drive felt special, not because it was shiny, but because something inside Amara had changed. As they passed colorful shops and bright displays, Amara didn't point. She simply leaned her head against her mother's arm and watched the world go by. She had learned something important. Getting everything you want doesn't make you happy, but understanding the value of what you already have, that changes everything. And from that day on, Amara didn't try to own the whole world with her finger. She learned instead to hold the hands that loved her most. And somehow, that was more than enough. Don't forget to subscribe for more. Bye.